update. I'm a real snob, I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the bunny on my steak. I'm finna give it a good shot with my case. She want the Mew Mew, she want the Eastside. How much it costed? Like an Andre. I spent a band on a band-aid. Thinking I miss, baby, is a mistake. I got 12 months, but I need an extra one. You wouldn't know a rep if you're next to one. It's young, I mean it, baby, I ain't like the rest of them. She a fanatic for that dun. Yeah, new house in the hills. Fine, waiting for me down in Brazil. Five, had to go on for the kill. It's 5 plus 8, you know the deal. It's a skinny leg legend. Oregonian, it's hard to meet a Fevin. I might grow me a gut like my dad. My folks want grandkids really bad. So baby, do you wanna be a mini baby mama? Yeah, our kids could be East African, or they could be an accident. How you rap like that's what they asking him. I was poor and I'm black, so I'm taxing them. Just a couple reparations that I factor in. We saw the Toyota Ethiopians, yeah, but I'm on right now. I wanna stop and get down. A lot of rain in my life I found, so please shut the fight down. I need that.
As an immigrant, came into this country, adapting it every day, the language barrier, the culture barrier, everything, but you have to face it. I've been working my butt off, you know?
I was named after my grandfather, so I can't put shame to the name I'm proud of. If they it up correct, them treat your family with honor. I don't care if it's easy for the barista, I promise. Yeah, me and my dad on the beach, he passed it to my sis while our toes touch the sea. I hope you hatin' get to do the same thing. Success don't suck, what sucks is wondering. 730 days and 32 new grades. The album got me stressed, I tune it like T-Pain. Yeah, I got the keys and these got keychains. They keep taking shots, but they missing, they need aim. Caught the signal like Bruce Wayne. Never had it all, but I built it from loose change. Life is like a white tee, baby, it gets stained. But you better bundle up, cause it's a cold game.
Everything litty, got some more millies that keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to
It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason, and it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the Los Angeles Rams and the Seattle Seahawks. Ball is teed up. Joshua Carty to do the honors. And we're underway from Seattle. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Get it! Ready!
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead right away. Kenneth Walker, their touchdown. Rookie's extra point is good. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. To kick this one away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
No, but incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. That's complete to Bowers outright. And he's brought down at the line.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. Motion the slot man right. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Rams are set to punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he'll make the fair catch. Didn't make it to the 50. This one just short of midfield. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Off the play fake, Milrow. This is caught inside the 15. There it is, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks take a 13-0 lead. Groupie to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks drive out to an early 14-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down, you get yards like that in the run game, you can take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. Oh, he's denied the first, but not by much. This play gets down to the 42-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. We'll go with a design keeper. Headed right through the middle of the field. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Rams reach pay dirt for the first time this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Rams chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Go play action here. It's Milroe. Buying some time right. He's running with it. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Right there, right. Here we go. Set, go.
Now an inside give to Walker. He's officially in the enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This is Walker on 2nd. Massive hit, the ball's out. But it looks like someone from the Seahawks got on top of it, and they'll get it back. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
He's got Smith-Njigba for the catch. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow their early lead to 13. Jackson Smith-Njigba with the touchdown. Grouping adds the extra point. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. Dixon to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is the first carry for the rookie from Florida. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Chances of stall in this drive defensively seemed bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel a little momentum on their side. Maybe they could muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
18, Lateral, 18, Warriors, 70, ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Love. And they're going to score. It's a pick 6 for Seattle. Another score here in this first quarter, Brock, as they continue dominating in this opening frame.
You know what I love here, Kate? This defense is seizing on a sputtering opponent, and they're actively trying not just to defend the lead, but to add to it.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Offense in the hurry up here. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. But there's too much pressure, and he's brought down. They've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
So after the sack, here comes 2nd and 11. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it again. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Well, the QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Trying to pick this up on the ground. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Okay, ready?
Looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Here we go. Set. Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 19. 7 tight. 7 tight.
They'll throw for it. Nakua here. He's got it. To the house. Touchdown, L.A. The Rams cut into the lead. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Rams get it back to a 14-point game.
14. Joshua Purdy to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. Well, a lot of effort there, partners, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard. Brings up
Shotgun now for Milrow. And so is running back Antonio Gibson. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up 3rd and very short.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Seahawks with an early lead. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. And they've left their offense out there, and they're going for this on fourth down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18.
They'll run here on first down. They have him gain up about a handful there. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Ready.
Set up the screen. Here's McCoy. He's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
McCoy's got it again. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice first and goal here from the 2.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Rams make it a one-score game in the first half. That one splits the uprights. And the Rams chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Come on.
They're going play action. Headed out right. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. All right, look at the quarterback. Never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
Bill Rowe from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
On 3rd down, Walker. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's 16 yards on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Cougar 19.
Milroe with it on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
Jared Burris. It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18. At the Rams.
Here's Walker running right. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
3rd and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, do it through training camp. You do them in the regular season, because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs just as they did.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Let's go. Ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's still going at the 30. Racing down the left side. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams reduce the lead to just 4.
Okay, that play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level. This rookie is putting on a show.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. He rolls to his right. It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
On the go.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Hot 70, hot 70, hot 70.
Milrow now to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. He gets 6 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Seahawks with the lead here at Lumen. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Walker off his own read. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Too quickly here.
1-yard gain. Brings up
On the gun, Milrow. Finds a seam down the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Now it's Milrow. Short pass brought in. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. They got 21 yards on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
They get this down to the 7-yard line. They'll run. Gibson. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now 2nd and goal.
Just everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Has it in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Got to manage 3 yards here. 3rd and goal. Throwing here, Milroe. And he's got it. It's in close. And they're able to touch him down. That's going to bring up 4th down. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. With only 3 seconds remaining, they're going to bring out that field goal unit. It doesn't get much easier than this.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off of the touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, the points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
Michael picks up the kickoff for Seattle.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Michael picks up the kickoff for
So
Seattle.
if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll run it from the gun. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They'll throw here on 1st. That's complete to Bowers outright. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd down now. They need 7.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Bobcat, 60.
Working now from the gun. Escapes out to the left. He tucks it and takes off. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape out. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Tag. 70 Timberwolf.
Dom's the man in motion right.
Let's go.
We'll go play action on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. Cut by the open man. And he's going to be touched down. At that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Setting up to throw. Makes the catch. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
Last play stopped short. Still 3 yards to gain. 3rd and goal.
Get it! Get it!
He's keeping it, trying to get it forward. And he takes it into the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Rams can add to their side of the scoreboard. That one right down the middle. And the Rams take the lead on that successful kick. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Let's go. Count the 60. 18. Right here.
The throw. Here's Milroe. Holding by Orr on the right side. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him 13 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's go now. Hop 70. Hop. Ready.
Walker running to the right. He's across midfield into Rams territory. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. A run that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
2nd down. Walker's going to get it again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Rams add a man to the secondary. 3rd down.
Come on.
To the air. Milroe. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Ready.
Looking to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Ready, ready.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop. Ready.
Handoff now out of the gun. Great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Rams have the 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody. A little bit more bounce offensively because you also know It can set the table for more.
All set to go now from the 35.
Cowboy 80. Ready. 19, Charger, 19.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Throw right side, and Dobbs has it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him.
Got it. Ready.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. Chased out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. Count. Ready.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. This one's caught. Touchdown, LA. The Rams grow the lead to 7. It's a Romeo Dobbs touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. They will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Go play action here. It's Milroe. Looking at his fullback now. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
2-yard pickup. Brings up
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Brought in, big gain for Smith and Jigba. He has this down to the 34. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
On the jump.
That's good for the Seahawks. 1st down. 1st and 10.
Off the play fake, Milroe. Taking a shot towards the end zone. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. You have that middle field open or close. So you got a single eye or two high. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
And he brings it in. They go for 2 and the tie, and it works out.
Michael Dixon to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts at the 3. He's got a lane up past the 30. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion.
Panther 60.
On first down, they'll run. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
Back to the well again. He's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
They'll go play action. Vacates quickly left side. Now here he goes. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Rams take a 4th quarter lead.
Hey, 3 touchdown games aren't unusual for a quarterback, but we normally see him through the air. This QB's legs have been a problem for this defense today.
They'll try this extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Milroe. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Dose of the hurry up here.
Cougar 19.
Walker on 1st down. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Milroe from the gun. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Offense to the line fast. Zone read. This is Gibson. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They're going play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Dose of hurry up offense here. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. The Rams into the dime. 3rd down coming.
Let's go.
3rd and long for him here. Looking right, he finds him. And they take him down right along the 30.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. It'll be the 1st and more. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Offense up to the line fast. From the red zone on 1st. And he'll score. Touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks now trail by just a point in the 4th. chance to tie it up again here in the fourth. Kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Here's the one back on the handoff. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Gain 15 there. And the Rams have the first down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
1976. Buffalo 18.
Working on first down. Did not like what he was seeing, bro, so he's just going to roll this one away.
Okay, from my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on first down, but there was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty, and we move on to second.
They'll run now on second down. By a man, he's in the clear. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
All set to go now from the 35.
18. Tag. Panther 60. Panther 60. Warriors 70. Go.
To throw here on first down. Catch is made in close. That is an LA touchdown. The Rams take a fourth quarter lead. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This will end up as a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10.
18 Cardinal.
From the gun, Milrow. Completed to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
There's Gibson on second down. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard.
Here's Milrow, first and 10. Rose wheels in by Arroyo. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up second and 1 at the 43-yard line.
Looking for a pass on second and short. To the right side, caught by Wilson. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Milrow with it on first. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks now trail by just a point in the fourth. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returnable from the 1. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Here we go.
They'll run here on first down. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Rams want to end it in regulation if they can. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Go!
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Finds some time left. He's running with it. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Deputy! 60 Bison! 60 Bison!
Back to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. Passes midfield to the 45. And he's finally taken down at the 39-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Set up the screen. Here's Nakua. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here he is to throw. Going deep here for the end zone. Oh, my goodness, it's intercepted! Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Intercepted.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Let's go!
Setting up to pass. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? The coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those 2 series, it is next score wins. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. On the option, here's Gibson. And I'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 7-3 now.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
A chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on 2nd down. Again, it's Gibson. And That is exactly why you rally to the football. He got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Milroe throwing on third down. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to Josh loose, incomplete.
Hey, I talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Now Seattle going to call its second timeout, as they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT. Big moment here in OT. The offense staying out on fourth. Trying for it with Milroe. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. And they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on fourth down. So first down from the 41. For play action here, it's Milroe. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Brings up second and 2 at their 49-yard line.
Ready?
This is Walker on second. Makes his way through a tackle. This is going to be downhill. Looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Throwing here, Milroe. On the move, headed right. Throwing the out route, complete. Ooh, and that was close, but they're going to have to get this on third down now. 8 is to the 27. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. And that'll leave them with just one remaining in overtime. Trying to extend this overtime drive. They only need 1 yard. This is third down.
Go.
Looking to throw on third and 1. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. From the red zone now. Completed over the middle. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Four downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Go, Reed, go. Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19.
Handoff running left, Walker. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Seahawks claim a 6-point lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. The extra point is good, and that's a big one. Now their defense just has to defend a 7-point lead here in overtime.
Rams, 56.
Challenge has been laid down, partner, and it's time to see if they have an answer prepared as we're off again. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
They'll run it from the gun. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Over the pace here as the clock continues to run. He's going to throw this one. And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll have none remaining in OT. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Here we go, set. 79 Broncos. 50 Mavericks, 50 Mavericks. Cut back team, cut back.
To throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Brought in inside the 20. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he gets into the end zone, so the choice to pass on a tie, a good one. That gives him a 1-point lead.
Seahawks, 60.
So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Rams are winners as we say so long from Seattle.